Last time on Let's Play Suikoden, in a major battle we defeated Kwanda Rosman, and thanks to the dwarves, have also destroyed his burning mirror. Now it is time to take the man himself to task for destroying the village of the elves. So, as Victor says, it is time to go to the castle and take his head. So, it looks like Victor, Valeria, Kirkus, they're all mandatory. Kuromimi, also mandatory. These are our troops. We have no choice in the matter. And that sort of sucks because Victor is not really all that ready for this. In fact, neither is Kuromimi. But we don't really have an option. We have to go straight forward. I don't believe that it's possible to go get armor at this stage. However, now that we are in Pannu Yakuta, we have some treasures we can get that will hopefully help us out. First thing, as we want to go in here. And in here is this woman who will let us rest, which is really nice. Thank you. And then we can go left into this room and get a steel shield from this chest. But the main thing is in here, this is the main door, and it leads into the main area of the castle. Then we want to go through here into this door. And this door has a half armor, which is an upgraded version of the regular armor, and I believe that Mamba can use it. So ideally is what we want. Nope, no one can use it. Never mind. That's for like really, really heavily armored people. Now we have to fight this devil armor, and the devil armor is kind of like the armors that we fought in the Torin Castle earlier in the game, but it also will drop a specific kind of accessory, which is really, really good. We probably will not receive it in this battle, but hopefully we can. Yeah, Kuromimi and Victor are way behind. Probably would have been good to get Victor a little bit of levels, but whatever. We did not. And the next thing we want to do is go into this little room. It's hard to even see there's a door there, but there is. And this has a gauntlet. These are devil shields. We have devil armor and devil shields guarding Kwanda Rosman. That is a little bit strange, but I'll take it. Too bad no one was able to defeat them, because these devil shields can do area of effect attacks much like bosses. So they are very dangerous. Obviously not that dangerous, because it didn't do any damage to Mamba at all, but they do a lot of damage to our whole party. So you want to take those out quickly. And Kuromimi leveled up. We can get Victor and him a little bit higher. So that's good. Now we want to go upstairs. And here's the second floor. Now the first thing we want to do is go into this room on the left here, once we kill these devil shields. Hopefully, well, nope. Had no luck there. Obviously I could do a little better by not using free will all the time, but whatever. We should be fine. Kuromimi almost died in that battle. Everybody made it to level 27. These are all good things. Let's get Kuromimi some love. And we'll also give that to Valeria and Gremio. That's enough. There we go. Let's grab that. Medicine. Joy. Now we want to go into the room on the right here. And we fight these guys again. I'm going to go ahead and use my typical method, which is attacking everybody on one thing. Make sure it dies. The typical RPG method of we want to make sure it dies. Ugh, those physical attacks are serious business. Come on, Gremio, you got this, darn it. Oh, at least he dodged. He would have been dead otherwise. Of course, they're only attacking my weakest two guys who don't have the best armor. That's why I like upgrading armor, everybody. Old Book Volume 1. Now that's another item, much like the white paint much earlier, that we want to hang on to from much later in the game. And we want to just give it to Rock as soon as possible. Of course, we can't do that right now. Here's another treasure chest. And more devil shields. But this dungeon is very short, and the only reason it's taking this long is because we're going after these treasure chests. We should be done with it in a moment. Indeed. Gale Crystal. A very, very, very good crystal. Now, we've gotten all those items. We want to head out this way. We're going to have to fight some veteran soldiers in order to do this. The veteran soldiers do a ton of damage to Kuramimi, which is too bad, but what's there to say? Kuramimi is not very strong right now. Okay. Everybody leveled up, everybody's happy, we got some bits, good stuff. Let's just grab this Thunder Rune piece and head back into the castle. We want to go upstairs here to the 3rd floor. And I just made a stupid mistake by not going straight up. And now that we're in here, we're going to use... I want to say... I'm trying to look to see if we have any medicine that aren't at 6. Yes, here we go. Just get everybody's health up to full. And let's try to run from this. Yeah, we got lucky. And here's the boss of this area. The dragon. Now, it's likely that Kuramimi will frequently die in this battle, and I'm not too hopeful for Victor either, but the others should manage to hold their own. We are quite strong. So, we're going to use, as always, the Fog of Deception to begin this, and we also have unlocked the 3rd level of the rune with Kirkus, the Water Rune, which is Kindness Drop, which heals everybody for full. Just like pretty much every boss at this stage of the game. The dragon will largely attack in one of 2 ways. Either an area of effect attack, like as he is doing right now, or a physical attack, which is sort of what we want. Physical attack is much less threatening than the area of effect attack. Let's throw some medicine on Valeria, because it looks like she took the most damage. And we'll have her constantly use the Falcon Rune. And don't you guys think it's a little strange that this guy, Kwanda Rosman, has a dragon guarding his castle? I think that's pretty weird. Like, how do you get a dragon to guard your castle? That's pretty cool. I wish I could do that. And not only that, but it's like one of these rad Chinese dragons. So this is a single target attack on Kuramimi, which does a lot of damage. But nothing we can't handle. Kuramimi even is not taking too much damage from this guy, which is surprising me, but hey, that's why you fight all those battles on the way in here. You get that dude leveled up, because you have no way of using him before this. Yeah, and for those of you wondering, there really is not a very good way to get any equipment for Kuramimi or Victor at this stage. We don't have an armor vendor in our castle yet. Spoilers, we will eventually get one. And so as a result, we can't get any of the armor we got from the Elven village because, as you know, it's been burned to the ground. The other thing is that the Dwarven village is rather challenging to get to, and a lot of the stuff is closed because of the Dwarven chief not being there. So, yeah, I mean, we basically have to deal with what the game gives you for Kuramimi and Victor, since we didn't use him. If we'd used Victor, it would have been easier than this part, but not significantly. We could go back to the HQ and upgrade their weapons, however. Oops, I didn't mean to run. Huh, just taking a bit of free damage because I did something stupid? That's how you make the game a little more challenging, you know? Boy, that's a pain in the butt. But it's not a huge deal. We still have this Rain of Kindness, which is a full heal, not a full heal, but a heal to everybody, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. We only have one, but this battle should be over relatively soon. It's not a particularly hard boss, because as the game does know that you're not able to upgrade the party as you wish at this stage of the game. we want to throw a medicine at Kuramimi. Poor guy is taking the brunt of the attack of this guy. I guess the guy realizes that he's our weakest member, but at the same time, he's making the strongest members do a ton of damage. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, like, it's pretty clear that we're going to be able to win this battle. I don't even think I need to heal. Just go all out. Mamba's taking no damage at all. Because he's healing at all. Oh shoot, I meant to use her rune. He probably would be dead or almost dead. Oh well. Once again, I don't feel the need to heal. Gremio is the only one who's in any danger. I guess I might as well throw one at him, because Victor's down anyway. Okay, perfect. Critical hit with the hero. A lot of good damage coming out. Valeria should do about 250. 300. Awesome. Dead. We win. Not a very hard battle. Okay, excellent. Everybody's level 28. We want to make sure that Mamba, personally, is full health at this stage. This is really, really important. Make sure that he's at full health and stays that way. That should be pretty easy to do. Now we have to battle Kwanda Rosman himself. Yes, he'd heard rumors, but to his boy, a rebel leader, I don't expect me to pull punches. He once called me Kwanda the Insurmountable, and I shall again become the wall that protects Emperor Barbarossa. Ah, so Lady Windy has given him a black rune. This is the first of several duels in the game, which are one-on-one battles. And once again, they're kind of like rock, paper, scissors. So Kwanda Rosman will not let us proceed. And here's the way it works. At the beginning of each round, the person you are fighting, dueling, will say something, and you have to kind of try to figure out what that means. So in this case, he's saying, "Can you break my invulnerable defenses?" You have 3 moves: attack, defend, and desperate attack. Because he's saying, "Can you break my invulnerable defenses?" I'm gonna assume that he's gonna defend this turn. And the way it works is attack beats defend beats desperate attack, and desperate attack beats attack. Just like rock, paper, scissors. So because I think he's gonna defend, I'm gonna use attack. Indeed, he is defending. So what this means is I should get to attack him and do a little bit of damage, and he does nothing to me. This time he's saying, "I'll get you." That sounds like a desperate attack to me. I'm not positive, but I want to say that. So I'm going to defend this time. Indeed, I was right. He's using a desperate attack on me. And I defended and did 128 damage. This time he says, "Damn, I underestimated you." I don't know what he's going to do here. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge here. I think he's going to attack, so I'm going to use a desperate attack. That was just a guess. I was correct. I happened to get really lucky there. So he did a little bit of damage. The attack is what you want to do if you're not sure what they're going to do, because you'll always do a little bit of damage, even if you counter. This time I defeated him very easily, and the reason I managed to win this was several reasons. First of all, I happened to get lucky with a couple of calls. Second, I have the best armor and the best weapon possible at this point of the game, and you always want to make sure you have that on the hero, and at one point, Pan. Pan is going to be in one of these duels later in the game, and that is why I suggest leveling him up, and why I suggest making him quote-unquote core party member for the next few hours of the game. So if he loses the duel, he dies, and you lose Pan for good. Okay, so this time he's saying it's Lady Windy's black rune. So we defeated him. What's going on? Yeah, that's a good question. Black rune. Wow, that guy sure got hurt bad. Let's talk to him. How's it going? What happened? You're gonna die. elves and the kobolds want revenge. Suddenly he's being all noble in defeat. I agree. Are you Commander Mamba of the Liberation Army? Please go ahead and take my head. I'll die like a soldier. Now, this is the second such choice we've had to make in the game. Depending on our choices here, we can either recruit Kwanda or kill him. Obviously, we want to recruit him, and the game makes several hints as to the fact that you're not supposed to kill him here. First of all, he's been mentioning this Black Rune of Windy a lot, and we just saw that his personality somewhat changed the second he had that little transformation. We also noticed that there were all these monsters, and he was challenging the kobolds and saying, "Why are you sane?" He was making them sick. It was the Black Rune. So we can imply, therefore, that the Black Rune was making him sick as well. So what we want to say here is something's wrong. And if you want to kill Kwanda Rosman, be my guest, but you'll never get all the 108 Stars of Destiny, you'll never see the best ending of the game, and he's a very strong party member, so you'll also miss out on that. So, here we go. Lop off his head. I'm impatient. That's a bit a weird thing to say. You're not the same person you were a moment ago. The Burnt Rune. It's given to me by Lady Windy. It gave me power over monsters, but it also began to affect my willpower. Windy cannot be trusted. Does the Emperor know? Well, whatever I say now is irrelevant. After what I've done, my only remaining fate is to die like a soldier. Because of he's ashamed. So, we're able to still kill him if we wish. Or, I want you to join us, which is what we want. Me join you? Ha ha ha, me join the Liberation Army. I've served Emperor Barbarossa for 10 years, and you asked me to be a traitor. That's right, the Emperor is a different man from the one you knew 7 years ago. Which is what we've consistently heard. Yeah. I see. Now this is very, very, very much... If you were familiar with the Suikoden source material, this would make a lot of sense to you. In the book, they frequently send the Emperor of China, and his largely at the behest of his corrupt ministers, in this case Windy, frequently sends army men against the bandits. And often what happens is the army men become so impressed with the bandits and their resolve and their noble intentions that they abandon the Imperial Army altogether and join the bandits. And thus the bandits become stronger and stronger with the help of the generals of the army. So we just got Kwanda Rosman on our team, which is pretty awesome. Mimi. Oh, so all of his parents are fine. Looks like the kobolds are back to normal. The spell is broken. So will we still be fighting kobolds on the world map? I don't know. Village is gone. Perhaps my war is not over yet. So, Kirkus wants to become a permanent member. So does Sylvina and Stallion. Kirkus doesn't want Sylvina, but it looks like she's coming with us. We want Stallion, for sure. That dude seems like he'd be really valuable. Like, really valuable. He can move really fast. So, Valeria as well is coming with us. This battle has made you a man. So many people are willing to join you. So, we want to actually say, wait, I have some unfinished business. And the reason is very simple. There are characters we can recruit here. So let's do that. First thing we want to do is head immediately for the Kobold Village. And I suspect that we will get attacked by kobolds on our way to the Kobold Village, but we will run from those kobolds should they attack. And our party is the same as it was in Pannu Yakuta, which is very important. So now that we're in the Kobold Village, everybody's back to normal. We want to go into the item shop and look at it. The item shop has a wind crystal. It is the first place we were able to buy it. It's very easy to miss this item shop, so make sure you look at it. Next thing we want to do is head in here and talk to this little guy. This is Gon. He is the little brother of Kurumimi. And in order to get Gon on our team, we have to have Kuramimi. So that's why I wanted to come straight here. He is welcome to join us. And so Gon is more than happy to. Have to have Kuramimi in your party to get Gon. Get Gon. Anyway, there's only a few kobolds here. Let's talk to them. He is a proud kobold warrior, but I must thank you. You were under a spell. Yep. Now they're all bros. You're not a bad fellow for a human. And here is the last guy. This is Fusulu. Ha ha ha, I'm Fusulu, and I'm as strong as 100 men. When I swing my axe, the very earth shivers, and I shout, Lake Turan turns upside down. We want to recruit Fusulu. He sounds like he'd be useful. The Liberation Army, only if you agree to feed me. Yeah, you have to pay him 10,000 bits in order to recruit Fusulu. And he works plenty for his meals. So now we have Fusulu, who is a very powerful character. And we can also talk to this fellow. This is Ruby. And she knows, I guess this is a she, knows Kirkus. I'm not very sure. Avenge myself for having my village taken away. Many, both humans and elves, suffering because of the Imperial Army. So, Ruby doesn't care. And the reason is because Kirkus is too low level. So Kirkus is another character we need to level up in order to get Ruby into the Liberation Army. But that's for later. Now that we've defeated Kwanda Rosman, brought peace to the region, and attempted to avenge the elves, we have no real goal at the moment. So we're going to head back to headquarters, but I'm going to meet you there next time. So until that time, we'll see you later on Let's Play Suikoden.